As the entire world has had to hear, Kim Kardashian got robbed. She went to her, I don't know, what is it, apartment in France, and then she got robbed. Some guys came in at gunpoint, stole her wedding ring, and all that jazz. Now, it's not tremendously a terrible loss that Kim Kardashian would lose something that's a couple of $1 million. Because that's a glass in a bucket for her. But here's what I really, really liked. Some people went out and said that Kim Kardashian deserved it because she went around flaunting her ring on Instagram, and then she got it stolen. So therefore she deserved it. Well, that's kind of dumb, to be perfectly honest. But here's really what I really love. Tumblr and other SJWs went out and started screaming how this is rich shaming. Rich shaming. Yeah, that's a thing now. You're now no longer allowed to criticize based on appropriation of wealth. Yeah, that's how anti-revolutionary SJWs and identity politics really is. Well, they're a rich person. You can't criticize them for being rich because that's their identity. I mean, it's such an extreme absurdity that you knew something like this was going to come sooner or later, if as long as identity kept being pushed as something that was so tremendously important. Now, I don't feel bad for her having lost that money at all, or that ring worth that amount of money at all. I mean, Kim Kardashian will survive. Even if she loses $40 million, she'll still survive. And that's still more than the vast majority of the world's population. And I often like to remind that it only takes about $34,000 a year to be part of the global 1%. So if she loses about $40 million or something like that, it's not a big deal. She'll survive. But I don't really see the guys who robbed her as being heroes. They're robbers, plain and simple. But I mean, they're not particularly heroes, but I ain't crying for Kim Kardashian. But the way that they have made her out to be a victim is just... it's aside from genuinely being a victim of potential violence, she's lost it's like nothing to her. It's so much. I think about how much people who have nothing, literally the third world poor who have literally nothing, and these people show absolutely no outrage towards that whatsoever, because the class doesn't matter, because it's all about you're rich shaming her. And it's just, it's so bloody insane. And this is totally the fault of identity politics people. Because they continually pound, what's class, right? I mean, compared to identity, right? Well, the reason why class always gets pushed away in identity politics is because the people pushing identity politics are in such a privileged position globally. But... I was warning about this years ago. I was saying this was going to be a problem 3-4 years ago, but, whatever. But this is just another manifestation of that poisonous garbage that's known as identity politics. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.